Every sphere we are part of allows us to bring positive change and reflect our values. But how do we balance faith, ambition, and the desire to make a difference? Today, I have with me a lovely guest, and together we'll be diving into the topic influencing your spheres. As a young person and as a Christian, how do you make an impact in the different spaces you find yourself? If you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or just looking how to live life purposefully, then this conversation is for you. So stay tight and enjoy. And I hope this also blesses you. Good to have you here, Rowenshell.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for
How
having me.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're
I'm doing
doing
great.
great. How was your
Yes,
day?
yes. My day has been good. I've been to work,
Okay.
so work was just normal.
Normal
But
work is
just work. But
work is
but
always
but I'm
work.
doing great. I'm doing great.
That's good to
Thank you.
hear. It's so good to have you here. I've been looking forward to this actually. Like throughout the whole week, I was like, I cannot wait to have Rowenshell here. So
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
excited.
Thank you. Me
Could you
too.
tell us something about yourself? Who is Rowenshell?
Um. So I'm Rowenshell. I'm 21 years old.
Okay.
I come from Almere. I lived in Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm a very creative person. I'm a joyful person. Um, yeah, I love making music. I'm an artist. I love doing business. I'm an entrepreneur slash want to be an entrepreneur. So that's a little bit about me.
I mean, I actually see the creative thing because looking at the whole outfit you have going on with the shades and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Guys,
It's
I'm
this
like,
podcast, so I need to look good.
wow. Okay, so you mentioned that you're an artist. You make music.
Yes, yes.
When did you start making music? How did it start? What was the reason why music?
Um, First of all, I want to start saying that I think that God really placed the things you will do later in you already. Because actually, I was making music since I was like 5 years, 6 years old.
5 years.
Yeah, but then it was like with my mother. My mother even helped me with writing songs, looking for a beat, um, help me with what I should say and all
Yeah.
those things. So it was already in me, but I never thought of being an artist. I always wanted to be an actor. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, 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 yeah. I
wow.
always wanted to be an actor, and I acted for a long time, a long time. I want to still do it, so maybe it will come in the future.
Wow.
But I think like when I was 15, no, 16, at the age of 5, 6, I make music with my mother, but I didn't thought of making music. I always want to be an actor. Then at school, we had uh, Got Talent, like you have Holland Got
Yeah,
Talent.
yeah.
We also had that at school.
At school.
So I always was performing, and I was performing a song
Nice.
that I made myself.
Wow.
And then later, I think like 9, 10, I had a film, a documentary, and then I also made a song with, at that time, my favorite artist, that was Kaiser.
Oh.
But as I grew older, 14, 15, um, I never thought of being an artist. I came to Almere like 13, so I made new friends who already was making music and serious. But I was a very small guy, and my voice was like, some will say like a mouse.
Oh.
It was like very. So my voice was not good enough to make music yet, in the studio,
Yeah.
because that was the first time I came in the studio. I was 14 years old, so then I just did it because it was joyful for me. I just liked it, but never take it serious. And then, like I think 17, 18, I make music. I was making wrong music. I always made music, but I always thought like, this isn't me. This is not me. It does not fit me, the
Yeah.
music that I was making. And I think like 19, 20, 20, 19, I start finding myself in the music I want to make. And that was just really, really being a guiding light,
Yeah.
because that's really who I am. I always
Yeah.
want to guide people, especially the people at my age, but also the younger people.
Yeah.
So with my music, I want to guide them and encourage them, and just tell them that everyone is going through things,
Yeah.
but you need to overcome it, and it's okay to go through things. You are
Yeah.
not weird to go through things or just being yourself. And I want to also share my story
Yeah.
to others and to guide them so they will know, for, oh, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
So I think like when I started with music real serious, I was 19, but I always
19.
made music.
Since 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
what a
yeah,
story. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
And it's also nice that you had your mom encouraging
yeah,
you,
yeah,
supporting you.
yeah,
Because like I mean, most of the times it's like, oh, you want to do music. Okay, what's that? Like go steady, go
yeah.
focus on that, and
No, my mom supported me in
that's
literally
really
everything,
nice.
in acting. When I need to rehearse,
Yeah.
she would act with me like,
Oh,
okay,
amazing.
yeah, yeah. So she was
God bless
also
her.
a creative person, and
Oh.
yeah, I never dreamed about um, like I would say a police officer, but always being an actor or
Yeah.
always being creative. So that's especially
Uh,
because of her.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And how would you say that God guided you through that steps, like from 5, from there till like 19 when you started making, okay, taking it like, okay, that now I'm gonna be an
Yeah, yeah.
artist. What was God's influence in that process?
Um, I think like when I made music and came around new friends what
Yeah.
that was already make music, um, I saw that it was cool, it was nice, but the things that we were saying, I didn't I didn't want to come out like that. I didn't want to bring that into the world
Yeah.
because at a very young age I was very aware that the things I was doing, the boys around me were
Yeah.
doing, and also other people in the world were doing it. It was not okay.
Yeah.
It was okay for us, but I always thought like, this is not life. You know, it's not life. So I how do you say? I don't want to share this with people because there's enough of that.
Yeah.
Don't want to, like I said, I really want to be a guiding light to people
Yeah.
in everything I do with my
Wanted to make
business.
the that
Yeah, I
difference.
want to make the
Yeah.
difference. And I saw that with those things, I was misleading people. But also into well, the music that I was listening to,
Yeah.
it didn't make sense. It was misleading me.
Sure.
So I didn't want to be part of that. And as I grew older, and also all my life, I've been through trials and tribulations. I've
Yeah.
been through things. And as I grew like 19, what I was saying, I thought like, yeah, I want to be share a part of me
Yeah.
because I'm also a person. People always come to me to talk about things, and I always encouraging them.
Yeah.
Um, Also with my little sister, I always
Yeah.
talk to her like, don't do this, don't do it. But I want to explain and make people understand why.
Yeah.
So that's a person who I am. I can tell you something, but I make you understand why.
Yeah.
And I saw with the youth, but also with people at my age, they know that the things are not good, but they don't know why. You know, you can tell someone, don't do this, don't do that. But if you don't tell me
Yeah.
why should I stop doing it?
That's true.
And God showed me, God did the same with me. Like, He isolated me, and I just, I just got to know Him, and I saw like, oh, these things are not good because
Yeah.
of that reason, and
Yeah.
because of that. Oh wow! I really came to understand why God wants us to do certain things, and I really came to understand the word. So I thought, okay, I make music. I really love talking. I really love encouraging. I First I wanted to stop making music, but then I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
It's like it was in me. It was already a part of me,
Yeah.
and also for me, it was a way of expressing myself
Yeah.
because I don't like to talk about my feelings or the things that I went through with other people. But in music, it flows.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way how God really guided me in like, okay, you know, you can express yourself,
Yeah.
and you always want to encourage people. Do that through
Through
music.
music.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I'm very curious. When did you become a Christian? Or for you, it was like right from the onset, from the start? Or was there a point in your life where you started, you gave your life to Christ? Or let me say you started taking your relationship with God more serious and that
Yeah.
influenced your
Um,
perception about music?
I think that was 2 years ago.
2 years
2
ago.
years
Okay.
ago. Because before that time, also with my mother when I was little,
Yeah.
I went to church, but I never had a relationship with
Yeah.
God. And for me, it was always like, um, I see the people around me, they talk about God and they believe in God, but
Yeah.
there is no lifestyle with it. I think something, that something is wrong. How can you say you believe in God, but you really do the opposite? For me, it was like, okay. Then at the time, I wanted to become Muslims.
Wow.
Yeah, because I saw how they were praying, and I thought, oh wow, wow. But then I came like, no, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Then 2 years ago, I became a Christian. But it's also like, I always had in my head the things that I do, the things that I want.
Yeah.
I tried many things. I tried to do things on my own,
Yeah.
but it never fulfilled me. I was always missing something,
Yeah.
and I didn't know why. So sometimes I just was praying, like, God, help me, help me. And I see, like, sometimes that I pray, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prayer
so
works.
yeah, so then I was like, okay, okay. And like 2020, no, not 20. 2022, I um I needed to go to the hospital to have a stem cell transplantation
Yeah.
because I was battling sickle cell back in the days.
Wow.
And that was the time, the only option I had is to give it to God. It was not in my hands.
Yeah.
I really couldn't do anything. So God placed me where I had no option just to give my life to Him. So I really placed it in His hands. And then in that time also, I came to church.
Wow.
Yes, because actually I couldn't travel with how do you say, openbaar vervoer?
Yeah. Public
Yeah,
transport.
public
Yeah.
transport, and I actually slept next to this building in uh uh een verzorgingshuis.
Oh.
So it was like, wow, God placed me like here.
Yeah.
It's like I can walk now, 1 minute walking, and I'm in the
Amazing.
church. So I saw like that's like, okay, wow, God, you blew my mind. I give my
Amazing.
life to you.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's such a really, really inspiring journey that you have shared so far.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. So now, you becoming a Christian. Now, do you only do Christian music, or you do normal mainstream music, but then you infuse like Christian values in the song?
Yes, yes, that's what it was.
That's what you
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Just mainstream music, but I implement Christian values in.
Christian
Yeah, yeah,
values
yeah,
in it.
yeah,
Okay. And as a young person
yeah.
and a Christian in the music industry, would you say that there are certain challenges that present itself?
Um, yeah, I'm not too deep in the industry yet,
Okay.
but I already see and already
Yeah.
and that is like that's a bit challenging.
Exactly.
You know?
That was actually my next question, because I was like, the music industry, it's really promotes like fame,
Yeah, yeah,
success,
yeah, yeah.
you have to get like more streams and
You
everything.
know?
How are you balancing that with also making sure that you are also being purposeful and not just about the material things?
Um,
How is it like?
I
How you
think
doing this?
yeah, sometimes it's hard because
Yeah.
you really want to get the streams and all these things,
Yeah.
but I always need to remember like God placed it in me. It wasn't even my choice to be an artist, so God made me to be me
Yes.
and not to be in the world or
Yeah.
act like someone I'm not.
True.
So I stay true to that, and I'm also praying about it. Like, God, okay, it's hard now, but I want to do this. I want to do this,
Yeah.
and I need to keep that in mind. That God really made me to be me, and not to um, you know, not to brag about the fame and
Yeah.
the clothes
Like,
and
yeah, I have
yeah, and the
2
money.
billion
Yeah,
streams on
yeah, yeah.
Spotify.
No, no, it's not about that. It's not about that. And yeah, that because young people really watch us, and I don't want to mislead them, but
Yeah.
boys, girls, So I kept that in mind. I keep it in mind.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
So you have your new single out,
yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah.
I'm interested. What was the creative process? Why Peace? Give us a story.
Okay, okay. It was a song I made like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Not this, but the same type
The
song.
same type.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I made it 4 years ago, but then I was saying the wrong things, and
Oh.
it was not me.
Okay.
But I really love that song, and people around me, my friends, they really love that song. Every time they say me like, "You need to bring it out. You need to bring." I say, "No, no, no. It's not me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person anymore."
Yeah.
So then I thought, okay, I also love that song.
Yeah.
I need to remake it.
Mm.
I need to remake it, and the message was really, for me, it's all about the peace. I
Yeah.
really love my peace, and also because of God, I really experience peace, and it's from within. It's not
Yeah.
about the fame. It's not about that. Also, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Peace is really from within.
Yeah.
So I want to also share that, like, I'm doing good, but it's all about peace.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the peace. I don't care about being famous or all these things. So it really came from
Wow.
that, yeah.
And is it connected to maybe any life experience you had, and you're like, oh, you wrote the song? Because you did mention that you express your feelings through your
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
So was it any life experience? Was there like a point in your life where there was too much noise, there was like no peace, and like, I need peace, let me go
Yeah, yeah.
right?
um, um, yeah, because I never had peace. I really never in my life had peace. Um, just when I came to know God, I received peace. And even in the beginning, when I knew God,
Yeah.
I didn't have peace. Um, it's like, when did I receive peace, real peace? It was like maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Wow.
I really had peace. I really felt peace for the first time in my life.
Amazing.
So from there, it was like, okay, wow, I need to share this, and this is the feeling I always want to have.
Yeah.
I always want to have peace, because I went through many things, and also, what I say, I've tried the real expensive clothes, with having money. I love,
Okay.
yeah. To be honest, girls, all those things, I've tried it, and I've saw it also with other people, and it's not peace,
Yeah.
because the clothes will they doesn't fit you anymore in 2 years, or they will get dirty.
True.
Um, everything, it's not like you have it and then, okay,
Yeah. It's temporary, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
it's like,
it's temporary.
and
It's
then
like,
like, you
okay,
don't
I
need it
wanted that.
anymore. Yeah. I
Oh,
want
now
it.
I have it.
I want it now. Okay, I have it then. What next? Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. That's true.
And also with with other people, it's like, okay, and now,
Yeah.
so it's not peace, and I want to bring, like, okay, this is peace.
Yeah.
I have peace right now.
Yes.
So yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
You want to give a short acapella of peace for us? Show one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ik doe het voor de peace. Het gaat me niet om de status. Yeah. Mijn visie bigger dan mijn dreams. Dus bewandelen andere paden.
Hey.
Yeah. En ik heb te veel gezien. Dus kan ik niet meer verdwalen. Yeah. Dus ik zet mijn trust alleen in de Lord.
Yeah. Wow. Guys, you
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
stream Peace. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
It's on
Deezer, Apple Music,
Deezer,
it's
Apple Music.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
So go stream it.
Yes, Peace.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So, for your music, who are the main people that you want your music to reach out to?
I would say, yeah, people like my age, but also the younger people
Yeah.
that have dreams, the big dreams, but
Yeah.
also the people who struggle with things,
True.
with themselves, with getting to know themselves. Because
Yeah.
I came to understand that that's really a hard thing. To know yourself, it's really hard, because we live in a world where we always follow each other. You know?
Yeah.
We always follow each other. Oh, that one is doing this. Okay, maybe
yeah.
if I try.
If I
Yeah,
try. But you have your own path.
Yeah, you have your own path, and yeah, that's really who I want to touch, like the younger people my age, the people who are being creative, who also maybe want to be an artist or being entrepreneur or whatever you want to be,
Yeah.
um, and the ones who go through hard things, who go through life.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
that's really inspiring. That's really amazing. You mentioned entrepreneur. You're also an entrepreneur, or you're aspiring to
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
You're
yeah. I'm
aspiring to
starting.
be.
I'm a startup. So,
You're a
but
startup.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, and I also want to be an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you think it's so important for young people and even Christians, like young Christians, to go into these spaces, these commercial spaces, music, business? Why do you think it's so important for us to go there?
Because we can, like, God wanted us to have dominion.
Yeah.
You know, let us make man in our image, and to have dominion.
Yes.
But to have we need to create things. You know, God created us to
That's
create.
good.
You know, we need to create things, and that's also a way we can share the gospel.
Yeah.
Like, people always think, people in the world, they think Christian, oh, you cannot do anything. You need to be, you need to live
Yeah.
like this. Like, yeah, this is
Live in
everything.
a
Yeah.
cave, don't move.
Yes, yes.
Only be reading your word and
Yeah,
praying.
but that's not it.
I really
I
like
need
what
to
you use.
create
You need
things.
to create
Yeah,
things.
I
I
need to
love
create
it.
things. You know,
Yeah.
God made me for it. God made us to create things, to share the gospel in that way. Like,
Yeah.
we are have a podcast, we have a conversation right now.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's okay. That is God's plan for us. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to create things, to share the gospel, and to show people that it's important to believe in God. It's important to trust God, and that God doesn't want you to live in the box.
Yeah.
He wants you to live outside the box,
Amazing.
to
That's
do
really
great things.
powerful.
Yeah, to do great
Yeah.
things. People think like when you believe in God, maybe you can have money or you
Yeah.
can be a great person. You cannot be successful because otherwise, no, be successful.
Yeah.
But give glory to God. You know,
That's
give glory
good.
to God because it's by His grace, and you will see like you sometimes it's pride that they think, no, I don't want to give glory. I did it all. But when you are getting through it, I think you will see like it's really because of God.
Yeah.
Because if it was me, I wouldn't make it. So it's important.
It's really because
know,
of God.
Create things. Don't be scared. God, pray about it, and God will bless you. You know, but
Yeah.
create it from your heart. Don't do it for fame, money, or something. You will succeed when you create it from your heart and ask God about it. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's so good. I mean, that's really profound what you've said.
yeah,
We are meant to create.
yeah,
That's the main reason, not to stay in the box. Get outside the box.
yeah.
Just create, impact the world. That's really good. You mentioned about certain experiences that you had that were really hard. How did you overcome this? Was there like a particular Bible verse? What kept you on? I don't know, because sometimes for me, I do have like a certain scripture
Yeah.
that I keep reminding myself that I'm pushing through.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's Romans 8, verses 18. It says, "For the sufferings of the present times are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed ahead." So
Wow.
for me, in like any hard time,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
verse just
yeah,
comes to my
yeah,
mind. I'm like, let's go, let's push on.
yeah.
There's glory ahead. How did you overcome your challenges and what you experienced? What kept you going?
Um, like what I was saying, when I was younger, didn't know the word, so
Yeah.
I didn't have certain Bible verses to give me. But to share a little bit of me, I battled with sickle cell, so almost every month, every 2 months, I was laying in the hospital for like a week, 2 weeks, and I all I have a couple of times that I almost died also.
Wow.
And when you have sickle cell, it's you you know, or you prepare yourself like, okay, maybe that can be the last time, you know. But I didn't die.
Yeah.
And when I was young, I thought like, okay, of course nobody wants to die, but I always thought like, why didn't I die? You know.
Yeah.
And from that I think, okay, maybe I'm made for something, you know.
Yes,
So
of course.
that that always kept me strong. Like, okay, I'm meant to be here because I overcame the last one, so I can overcome this one
Yeah.
also. And in that moment also, I always prayed like, God, help me, please be with me,
Yeah.
because I really had nobody to. Nope. People can support you maybe, but they will never experience what you're experiencing.
That's true.
You know, even when you go through the same things, our experience is different than you.
Differently.
You know,
Yeah.
so I always prayed like, God help me, keep me, and I saw always like I don't die. So okay, God, I'm meant to be here.
Yeah. There
I'm
must be a reason.
yeah, there must be a reason why
Yeah.
you have me alive, because why,
Yeah.
you don't live just to live, and then
True.
you need to do
Yeah.
things. So it was like, okay. And that was always, I hold on to that all my life. Like, okay, I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to
Yeah.
be. I need to do things. I'm not finished yet. Even one times it was very, very bad, and I cried, and um, I was like, no, I'm not ready. I need to do things.
Yeah.
God, I will finish it. I will do it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that always kept me strong. Like,
That's good.
I'm meant to be here
Yeah.
for a reason. And for everyone also, like, you're meant to be here.
Yeah.
You don't wake up just to live and grow old and die. Please, please, please remember, like, you really need to do things. So even if you haven't given your life to Christ yet, do it. You will see that your life has a meaning, because it's hard to find yourself. It's hard to know, like, okay, what am I gonna do in this life? I went through it myself. Like, what do I need to do? But when you give your life to Christ, you will see like your life really has some meaning. So please get to know yourself, get to know Christ, and you will know yourself, and then you will see like you are worthy.
Yeah.
Your life has meaning. You're supposed to be here. It's not by lucky or by chance. You're supposed to be here. So please remember that.
Amazing. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm really enjoying this conversation
Thank you.
so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it is really true. Like, having Jesus, that's life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is life. Like, one day, maybe one day I'll be sitting there, you sit here, and then
Yeah.
so it's
Maybe.
so true.
Yeah.
Having Jesus, it's like the best experience ever.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Wow. It's so sad we're nearing to the end of the
Okay, yeah,
conversation.
yeah, yeah.
Do you have any last words? If there's someone out there watching, do you have any last words for them? What, like, anything you want them to always remember in their mind, or like something that really helped you along the way, or like a certain principle that you carry that is helping you through life that you want to put out there?
Um, okay, two things.
Yes.
First, two Bible first, and then
Yes.
what helped me was really Psalm 55, verse 22. Cast your cares unto the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken.
Yeah.
That was the first time I knew that it was okay to cast my cares onto God
Wow.
and onto anyone. It was like, whoa, I can do that, because it's sometimes like, no, I don't want to bother someone. I don't want to. No, I want to hold it to myself. Like, but that was the first time I knew it's okay. So people, please, it's okay to cast your cares to God. It's really okay, and He wants that. So He's saying that, like, cast your cares onto me, and He will sustain you. He will help you. He will not just let you with it. He will help you. So please do that. When you are when something is bothering you, just give it away. Give it away. Feel free to give it away. It's okay. You will not bother God, or me, So give it away. And also, I don't have the verse. It's Job 22, verse 28. I don't remember the whole verse, but it's like, you will succeed in everything you do, and the light will shine ahead of you. It's okay to have success. You will succeed in everything you want to do,
Yeah.
but give it to God. Lay it in the hands of God. Trust God with it, and you will succeed. You will be the light ahead of you.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about where do I go, where do I go. No, trust God, and you will see. Other people won't see it because it's for you.
Yeah.
But that's why you're saying, I will be the light ahead of you. You will be the light for you. So please, when you have something on your heart, when you want to create something, start something, do something, give it to God, pray about it, and trust him to do it. Don't be scared like, oh no, I can't do it. God didn't answer me yet. Do it. Bring it to God and you will see, okay. If it's good, he will help you with it. So go after your dreams. Go after, fulfill your purpose.
Yeah.
Fulfill your purpose. Go and step into that purpose, fulfill it.
Amazing.
And also, the last thing
Yeah.
I want to share is it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be you. You know,
Wow.
I was young myself, and I always look to other people like, am I good enough? Am I cool? Or I need to go to a party. I need to talk to different people. I need to do this. I need to do that. But it's not fulfilling me. It's not me. You know, like if God wanted us all to be the same,
Yeah.
He would create one person, but many of
Yeah.
them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like a
But
copy.
yeah, we want to. He will. Yeah, we
Copy
want
the same
copy.
person
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. But copies. You are you for a reason. You know. So be you. Don't be your neighbor. Don't be your brother. Don't be your sister. Don't be your mother or your father. Be you. You know. Ask God, who am I? He will reveal to you who you are. So be you. It's okay. Please don't think you are not cool because you don't do certain things. Because you are cool when you are you. When you're yourself, you're cool. You will be appreciated. You will be fulfilled. Because in this life, you need to be you. We need you. I need you, you know? So be you. I don't need your neighbor. I need you to be your neighbor. I need you. So please, God needs you. We all need you. So
Yeah.
be you.
Be
Stay true. Yeah,
you.
be you.
Oh
Stay
my
true to
God.
yourself. So that's the last thing I want to share.
This is like, I don't even want a conversation to end. Wow. Like you said so many profound things. I think the three things that have really, really stuck to me is we are meant to create. I think I'm never going to forget that. Like, don't stay inside the box, get
No,
out of the
no.
box. We are meant to create.
Yes.
And the second thing you just said is, it's like, it's cool to be you,
Yeah.
like to be yourself.
Yeah.
Be you.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, so nice. Wow. We have come to the end of the
Okay.
conversation. I cannot wait to have you again. I want to have you again. I want to
Yes,
have
I
you
will be.
again.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
of
you have to
course.
come
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
You have to
yeah.
share. And
I will come
I
again.
really, really pray that your music journey just like grows and grows more, and you continue to like reach a more wider audience. And yeah, I can see you are yourself, and it's so inspiring and
Yeah.
amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming, for
Yes.
blessing us with your energy, your vibe, everything, and
Thank you.
the
Thank you.
profound insights that you've shared with us.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
me. Yes.
Thank you, and viewers and listeners, everyone. Like, follow, share, and peace us out on all
Yes.
platforms, streaming platforms.